Hey guys, Sid here back with another video. Just kidding. Forgot to bring some stuff to my setup because I'm doing makeup in the living room. So I usually don't do makeup in the living room. So I had to grab some makeup wipes, a bunch of other things. And I'm doing my makeup in the living room because I'm obviously filming a YouTube video. So I decided today, because I hadn't vlogged all week, I would do just this makeup tutorial of Mahiru Koizumi. I posted her look on TikTok today, and it came out pretty nice, and people were really happy about it. Originally, this was supposed to be a birthday vlog because today is my birthday, or when you're watching this, yesterday was my birthday. The reason I'm even doing a voiceover is because my whole family was home today, and I didn't really want to be talking because they were doing their own thing, so it was kind of loud, and I just figured talking would be kind of weird. So I just popped on some Hulu. I was watching Danganronpa the animation for literally the third time, even though it's not even my favorite thing to do. I'm just like rewatching it. There's me quoting it because I'm just so quirky. I figured I would do a tutorial because I figured the look would just be like a really popular one, and I did not want to do it again because it was going to be difficult. And spoiler alert, it does take a lot of patience to do. I didn't want to do it again for a tutorial on TikTok, so I just decided, you know what? I'm going to film this tutorial now, and everyone's going to be totally okay with that, and we're all just going to live together and whatnot. So you know what, let's actually get into the tutorial because I'm just kind of blabbering away, and I'm sure y'all don't want to hear that because I don't want to hear it. I started off by priming my lids with a CoverGirl concealer because I just wanted to set the base and make sure that it had a good enough base that it didn't crease. There it is right there. I've used a lot of it. It's not even like a good concealer, but it does the job. So I just put it on my lid. I blend it in, I set it with some powder, and that usually just does a trick for me. Although I would recommend, if you're going to be wearing a look out, I would set it with an actual eye primer. I've heard a MAC paint pot is really good for that. It just makes sure that your eyes don't crease throughout the night because this isn't a good concealer. It will crease for me, so I wouldn't use it for like a long-term eye look. But this one is not a long-term eye look. I'm just filming it for a TikTok, so. And then here's this clip of me dancing to the Danganronpa theme song because, I don't know. I really don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. She's doing it though, and she's obviously living her best life doing it, so I'll keep it in because if she's doing it on camera, she's obviously not that embarrassed about it. This is me prematurely busting out my Norvina palette that I got for Christmas. Thank you, Alyssa. You're literally a godsend. It's a gorgeous palette, but I ended up not using it for this look because I thought I wanted some of the greens in it, but Mahiru's greens are more army green, and I have other palettes that have greens that are more suitable to her green, so the Norvina palette just didn't cut it. But there's me singing to Ariana Grande, so I guess that's one thing that's enjoyable about this. Instead of my Norvina palette, I went in with my Morphe 39A palette in the shade Fickle, which is a light army green shade. And I did a cut crease for this look because, shocker, all I've been doing recently is cut creases. And I put that all in my crease, kind of messy. I didn't really do a shape like I usually do. Here's me showing off a brush that I ended up not using. But I just did kind of messy because with cut creases, I tried this approach where I just kind of put it all on my crease, and as long as the blend is nice, I'll cut it later and I won't actually have to worry about the actual shape of it. At this point, I moved to the other side of the table because the lighting was behind me in the first few clips. I don't even know why I thought that sitting in front of the lighting would be a good idea. Whatever. I moved to the other side. Now I see better. Now you see better. It's great. I also wanted to take a quick second to say thank you to everyone who said happy birthday to me yesterday. I was like, I don't even know what to say, honestly. I've been having like a bit of a rough time these past couple days. I've just been in a funk, in a mood. And it's been really nice to have everyone say happy birthday to me. Even people that I haven't spoken to in a long time, remembered my birthday and were like, happy birthday, which is really kind and really sweet of them to do. So if you are one of those people, thank you very much because it meant a lot and it definitely brought up my spirits a lot. So once I had done my crease with Fickle, I went in with my Morphe 25L in the shade Thrive just to kind of blend out that green, make it a little bit less harsh, and just, add a nice transition from green to my skin tone. So I ended up cutting the crease off camera because I needed to focus. So that's what it looks like, all cut and blended. Very nice, very pretty. Little shot for you there for progress. Also, while I'm showing off that little face paint that I got from AliExpress, I would like to put out a little disclaimer. I do not condone getting makeup off of sites that aren't the primary seller of the makeup, or at least a credible site that you can get makeup off of, like Morphe, Ulta, Sephora, whatever, beautybay.com, because there's a lot of counterfeit makeup out there, and even though this makeup didn't make me go blind, it very well could have, so it was really dumb of me to buy makeup off of a site like AliExpress. But I did it anyway. Still would not recommend it. So there's me adding a layer of white for the cut crease. If you're going to do white, I'd recommend actually credible white paint or maybe some kind of white concealer you can use. Definitely not one that you got off of AliExpress. So I knew that I wanted to do a cross hatching on my eyes for Mahiru because her tie is a plaid cross hatching. But because I'm smart, I didn't want to just do it blindly on my eye. So I did it on my wrist first, just to check it out, see how the liquid lipstick would hold, if I needed to mattify it, anything like that, which is just my recommendation for any kind of look you're going to be doing. Art on your eye or otherwise, put it somewhere where you know if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world and you're not going to have a mental breakdown if you do it. Oh, and I dropped that. That's cool. So at this point, I started to do the lines for Mahiru's tie. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, it was a process. It took me probably 45 minutes to an hour to do one eye because first I did thin lines to just kind of show me where I wanted the lines to be, and then I thickened them up a little bit, and then I did my lines horizontally after my vertical lines. So it was a bit of a process. If you're going to be doing this, I would definitely say just have patience, take your time, take a breather, and don't sweat about it because if you mess up, you can always fix it with white concealer. So at this point, I started to do the horizontal lines, and fair warning, when you do this look, if you do this look, be very careful when you start doing the horizontal lines because you're working with liquids by your crease, so it's very easy for things to get messed up. I started with thin lines all across just to map out exactly where the lines were going to be because I wanted them to be especially thick. You can always go in with white concealer, but really just take your time, be patient. It's not the end of the world if, you don't get it done within an hour. Hi, so it was at this point that I took a break from doing my makeup to drink a bang. And can I just say, while it took me upwards of an hour to finish that first eye, after I drank the bang, it took me actually half an hour to do the other eye. I finished it in half the time. So I guess what I'm trying to say is if you want to finish this look quickly, drink a bang. That's what helped me. I zoomed through this process. So for my under eye, I went in with the shade Life on my Morphe 25L palette, and I took that crease brush that I had abandoned earlier for the green, and I just put that under my waterline and I smoked that out. Once I was done with my eyes, I went in with my lashes. They're Kiss lashes in the style chiffon. Actual lifesavers. I love those lashes more than life itself, I think. Honestly, they just look so fluffy, and I've never worn lashes that looked more natural, honestly. So I found them at CVS. They were kind of cheap. Definitely would grab it if I were you because they're absolutely phenomenal. And you can't see the process, but you know what? It's the thought that counts. I recorded it, so. And that is the final product all done up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you tried the look or if you just like it, leave a like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media. It's linked down below. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.